What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, sort of. So, today, we have a very quick little recap for y'all. Because, unfortunately, the video that we made yesterday, pretty much right after making that video, yeah, we died again, and we had to make a new world. So, over on Twitch throughout yesterday, live streaming at Twitch, Trueogphoenix. Shout out. You guys should come join us, by the way. We have been making this wonderful giant world that we started in, and you see us here in so far. Unfortunately, the recording kind of got corrupted as we were making the video for beginning it. So, you guys are now getting to see a little bit of progress into here, so we're going to go through a quick little update and recap of like what's going on. Random villager kind of stole my bed, so I just placed another one. So this is going to be like a bedroom. We've got a little bit of storage. We got some furnaces. We've got some more storage. We've got the mine shaft down to, I believe I have it, I forget what it's, -60? Whatever bedrock is. I believe that's at -60. Because it's iron doors to make it safe for getting in and out. 1, 2, and when I'm here, you know, you have this, but when you're actually in there, you have that. Nighttime, we have a lightning rod over there. You know what? Let me come over. We got lightning rod over here. We got a little bit of like village still left throughout here and up on the there and over here. Go away, zombie. Go away. Ooh. Got armor. I will take that. Cool. So we've got our potato farm right here. One of the farmer villagers has a request for potatoes. So, yeah, we are farming potatoes. And the nice thing about this is it is like the fastest possible thing to be doing too. Is, you know, potatoes or carrots, because they grow a ton in like no time at all, as well as it's multiple, and you don't even need like seeds or anything. It's literally just the potato. You take it and you grow it, and there you go. Oh hell no, game, why did it do that? We're not gonna talk about it, chat. We're not gonna talk about it. I almost just lost my entire everything because of one mistake of hitting the wrong button there. Why was there a damn creeper there to begin with? Where did the couple pieces of dirt go? Boom. We'll have to go get some more dirt, as well as the hoe. I stayed up throughout the night. I don't think it'll let me sleep still, will it? Yeah, it kinda does. It's literally right at dawn, so yeah, let's just sleep, and there you go. Very nice. Let me eat so that we can fix our health from that small mistake. We're not going to talk about it. Been making some stone here, which, you know what, we are going to just take that cobblestone back. Is there stone? No, okay. We're going to take the cobblestone back and now put the stone itself into here, and we'll see how that does, because we got a ton of cobblestone, so I figured might as well go ahead and make some, you know, smooth stone, because yeah, one blast furnace when you have a ton of ore that you need smelted takes forever to do anything, and especially when we're doing this kind of quantity of copper, you know. Yeah. Eventually, we'll try making like a mini pyramid out of copper, and we're going to put this little lightning rod right up on the pyramid. Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it, I did count it wrong. We're one set off. Shoot. In fact, thinking about it though, we have more blocks of copper. Let's come over here, grab the bit of rotten flesh. I don't see the drowns at the moment. They normally like to appear anytime I get in the water around here. I've killed a few of them already. Got a couple Nautilus shells because of it. Brewing stand. We haven't even gone to the nether yet, so yeah, we can't really do that. But either way, we don't have any glass bottles. So we'll fix up that. Today we're going to be working on more farms, because obviously we have the request of potatoes. And we're also going to be making a sizable chunk out of this area of the mountain right here. That's going to be removed. And we're going to make a actual area for the animal farms. So, because, you know, just a few fences like there, or, you know, the fence that's over here. Yeah, it's not really that huge of an area, so we're gonna take out a huge chunk of area here and actually build up a little section for farm. And like I said, we're also going to take dirt and make up a much larger section for the potato farm, because we obviously need to be working on the potato farm. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it, because this work ain't gonna get done by itself. And obviously, once again, we are going to be making any sort of changes. If anyone in chat wants me to, you know, add anything, or wants to let me know how to do certain things, you're more than welcome, because here in Minecraft, I am not the greatest player, and I could always use some extra assistance. So, streaming live over on Twitch, Trueogphoenix. All you guys gotta do is just come join in the chat, say hi, and we will do the best we can to make up a really awesome hardcore world here together. So, yeah, welcome in, and let's get to it. The blocks of copper... Why did I take it out? I want to see one thing here. Is it fully weathered? Yay, it's weathered. Now we need oxidized. It's almost there. It's almost. I found these while mining. It's like full blocks of raw copper. I was kind of hopeful that it would, you know, get weathered, but it doesn't seem like it's getting weathered. So I think what we're going to do is just turn it into the regular copper itself. Just come here, go like this, and yeah, raw copper. Ta-da! Copper. Now we come back. I'll just leave that there for the moment. Well, actually more like that. You know, I really need to make, like, a super smelter. That's one thing I really should do, is actually make a super smelter. First things first, though, like I said, we're gonna be working on some farming. Keep getting a couple random poisonous potatoes every now and again. It's honestly hilarious. There's that. Foods itself. The quantity of potatoes that I have is nuts. The bright side, though, we will need a lot. Carrots can stay there. Beef can go here. Just put, like, these things all together on this one. My potatoes will have one line to themselves that way. Boom. Potato. Wonderful. Alright, back to making the physical farm itself. Let's come over here. That will have to get farmed out, because some of these pieces like to, you know, be a bit annoying and decide to make themselves into regular grass blocks. And yeah, it's not quite what we're wanting. That's not dirt. That is dirt. I don't know if the potato will actually get hit by the water that far over. That's stone. Just to be safe, we'll do this. That can actually stay like that, and that can go like that. Yay, we have accomplished farming, chat. Okay. I mean, we've already made farms, but like I said, we're kind of recapping YouTube here a bit because obviously the first section of this world is not recorded. So, yeah. We're doing the best we can on a recap. Damn. That was more than 64 potatoes for that little area? I really did not think it would take more than 64 potatoes. Let's just do this. You know what, give me that. And we'll do it like that. Just give me all the potatoes on me. And we'll actually build up a gigantic farm purely out of potato. Because thousands of potatoes are required in order to get gems from this guy, I'm sure. You're doing fine, man. You're doing fine. Boom, 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 boom. Wonderful. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt. Yes. That way we can create a little channel. Water. There we go. Get back up here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Bam. There we go. Nice channel of water set for you. Alright, a wonderful potato farm. We are probably just gonna make the whole rest of this area of island be potato farming. Thinking about it in like a much more sensible mannerism. Doing everything here as potato farm is going to be the best option. That way we can get as much as possible in the fastest quantity of time possible. Well, theoretically at least. The nice thing is, because of how it's right here on the edge of the ocean, we already have certain areas that have water blocks fully made up for us. So, ain't that nice? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom. Full resource block. Love that. Let's see. Andesite we don't need. The dirt we do need. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Keep going with the dirt. I feel like it's starting to get... Yeah, it's starting to become dusk. So we'll quickly just build this and then we'll hit bedtime. Roosh. Boom. I'm just gonna swim in order to connect this with this. Ah, don't get trapped. There we go. We will connect that to that. Can I, like, not fall into the water for 2 seconds, game? Thank you very much. You know, I must say, making potato farms, it's not the greatest thing ever. Whoops, didn't mean to place that. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it is certainly one of the simplest things to be dealing with in terms for farming. So, you know, at least there's that. Do 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 do. Time for bed. All right. The nice thing, we've accomplished physical farm building. Ah, coffee, delicious. We've accomplished pretty much nothingness in the way of the actual farm that we want to finish off here, but at least we physically built the farm itself. So, today we have this world full of farms. That's about all we're working on right now with the episode for today, is making farms, as I said earlier, and this potato farm that we're making is step 1. Obviously, it is going to be a lot more than just the 46 potatoes that I currently have right here in my inventory to finish off everything, but we're going to use up whatever is available to us right now, and then once the next batch of potatoes grow, we'll use those potatoes to continue farming more potatoes, and so on and so forth. There we go. So yeah, that's as much as we got at the moment. Oh, we already got some that's starting to sprout up. How nice. I need to make some, like, light blocks, but, like, right here. What would be the best thing? Maybe if I made, like, a floating block with glass, like, right up at the top, and then put lava surrounded by a few blocks of glass. That would be an insane source for light. Where did I put glass is the better question. Food, farming, sand and glass. There it is. Now how should we do this? Maybe like right up above. Do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like this. Do it right about here. Do block 8 wide. Want to get rid of that, because what we're gonna do is like this. Actually, hang on, let's do that. And then we'll place glass like that, because we don't got infinite glass to work with right now. Only got a small quantity, so we're trying to save as much as possible for building. So there we go, 3 to spare. Wonderful. And then what we do, so yeah, I don't know if you guys were here yesterday, you will happen to have known that we did set the what's it called, the lava source to actually convert to source. So when you do lava, it'll convert to source when you got, you know, multiple. The thing is, I only had 1 bucket of lava up here with me. Didn't quite think that through. Well, on the bright side, it's a little bit of like a source for light, so pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Okay, in order to clean up after ourselves, let's just break all this down. And like I said earlier, we already got potatoes that are starting to grow, which is wonderful. We do need some magma. I didn't think that through. I don't have just like a source of lava. I guess we're going down to the mines. While I'm going down to the mines, let me fix my ceiling, because I'm like smacking my head against the roof right now. I put in the stairs last night because we needed some kind of stair. We just built it out of cobblestone, so, you know, hate me later, we'll fix it eventually, but for now, we got something there. We filled in a little bit of areas as we were mining along, we just made little, like, pathways, as you'll see, certain spots like that. But we do have a bunch of areas, especially further down, where it's just miles of tunnels all over the place. Okay, so this is the spot that had the lava, which is why this tunnel is right here, so that we can go down. We built a literal tunnel around to connect back to the stairs because of the dang lava that's right here. Where exactly it's at, I don't remember, so you guys and I are going to go find about where it's at, and hopefully not end up, you know, running right into it and accidentally killing ourselves. That's why we have the bucket of lava and the bucket of water completely separate instead of it just being one bucket together. And there it is. I'm gonna open this area up a little bit so as to, you know, have one, more light, but two, actually have an area that we know of to be the lava pools. When we need obsidian, we'll come back here. Because I don't think I want to make the nether portal just yet, but a little later we will have to, obviously. No one needs granite or diorite. Gravel, andesite, don't need that. We have a ton of flint. That can go in there for now, too. Let's be safe about this. Being safe and smart, so this way I don't have like a up-down kind of thing. It's just right there. Make it a lot easier so I'm not like accidentally jumping into the dang lava pool. And we just so happen to find copper while we're mining it out too, so free copper. I'll take it. I'm gonna need y'all to let me know in chat, in comments below, whatever. How the heck do I get, is it mending? Yeah, mending's the one that fixes stuff up. Do I need the enchanting table, or is that from, like, getting a librarian and then trading with him? I just don't honestly remember, and, you know, eventually, I'm gonna be needing that. Dang, there was a lot of copper on that. Very nice. Fill this back in with some cobblestone for the moment in time. And place a few torches just to ensure there's no mobs spawning. Give me the lava. And now we can go back up. I need to figure out a better system of getting in and out for that doorway. Time to get back up, create our light source. That water is flowing. Same with over there. So that's not a full source. Dang it. Yeet. Ah! 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 We're into the water. That was not smart. Potato. Okay, well, let's mine this and then go back up. And up we go. Okay, this time we're just gonna connect ourselves like that. Alright, like that. Should then source block it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But close enough. Alright, there we go. Lava. Yay. While we're up here, andesite, diorite. We'll keep our dirt, glass, potato. We have a spare potato right there. Nice. As well as, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, we've been using the cobbled black stone. We changed it up with the stone cutter to make like tiles, so it's like a tiled pathway. And then we've got like a little start of a bridge over here, which I'm working on, so that gets as like a connection over to that island, because a lot of the trees from right over here I've already kind of farmed out, and I just don't feel like placing more just yet until we actually have, you know, mined and dug out this chunk of area. So for now, you know, bridge over to the island to get us more trees. As you can tell, lots of wood has been consumed. So, yeah. How do we do this without falling? Let's just break ourselves down safely. We got lucky with the water earlier. Go to sleep. Yeah, I keep hearing like either bats or skeletons or zombies, so there's gotta be like a random little mine shaft right in here. Yep, and there's spider, so there's gotta be something like right here in the mountain. You know, the nice thing about the potatoes... Oh, right, that's what I was doing the smooth stone for. How do I do smoker? Smoker is like that. Okay. The smooth stone is so I could do more blast furnaces. Speaking of blast furnace, more smooth stone. Smooth stone. Okay. We got a decent bit of coal, but obviously we need more. Because we only have oh so much. And yeah, 4 pieces left in addition to everything being in there. But 4 spare pieces right here. Yeah, that's not good. We need more. Lots more. Potato! Yay. Let's see. This can go in here. This can come over here. Reorganization, chat. Reorganization. This stuff can go in here. Glass can go back for now. And the dirt can go back as well for now. Let us collect potato. Strange. Guess that was it. Crud. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it with that. Where'd the block of dirt go? There it is. Dirt. Do it like this. Goes by faster. You know, there is something that I heard in terms for if you're doing farms, just leaving like these rows, you can do it by 2s instead of me doing it by 1s. I'm pretty sure that's something that you can do. Yeah, see, occasionally get like a poisonous potato. That's kind of strange. Very strange indeed. So, what I'm saying is, apparently, you can just, like, go and do it by, like, blocks of 2. So, like, having it like this sort of a thing. Instead of just by 1. Apparently, having it by 2s work. It does work. What the heck? Well, okay then. I guess we'll do a few extra pieces right here. Huh. How about that? You learn something new every day. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at Minecraft, so you guys teaching me in chat is extremely helpful. Much appreciated, y'all. We're just gonna create a nice long line of potato going all the way up, down, left, right, back and forth, make it right. Eventually, our potato farm will be a potato empire. Ah, yes, I can just hold it and it goes by a lot faster, thank you. So let's see how many potatoes we have left after this. Hopefully we have some left still. I don't honestly know how many we're gonna have left. On the bright side, we do have enough, that is. We have... There we go. We have just a little extra, 60 extra. Like I said, we have just enough to have taken care of everything so far. And, yeah, ain't that wonderful. Potato farm! Okay, somewhere over here should be that villager. That's a farmer. No, that's the cobblestone dude. That's nothing there. This is the carrot farm that I took over from them. Yeah, at one point they had like different seeds and stuff in here. You know, there was like beetroots and carrots and potatoes and all sorts of stuff. That's where I got the potatoes from originally, was this little farm. But I decided, you know, we're going to go ahead and just turn this into pure carrot farm right here, because carrots grow very fast and they grow a lot out of just one, just like potatoes. So, yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay. There we go. Can I poisonous potato? Well, doesn't let us put it in there, but I guess, you know, better than nothing at the very least. Leather for emeralds, right. I need to get, or more leather for emeralds, wonderful. I need to get some cows and make a cow farm. So that's the next portion of farming that we should be doing, is making the actual animal farm. Like I said, though, we have a chunk of mountain here that is kind of in our way. So this is going to be a lot to deal with. Let's see. How far does it actually go to? Oh, wow. It actually is just the entire area of plains at this point, effectively. Yeah, maybe it'll just be easier to physically come up here, level out up here, and do our farms up top here instead of fully mining down the entire mountain. I mean, I can take out a little chunk of mountain right here just to make it look a little bit cleaner for our village and like have like a walk around path kind of thing. But for now, I think what we'll do is come here, and from right here, we're just gonna mine out this sector and kind of go from here. And we'll just level it out from right here. Everything up on the mountain, we're gonna slowly work on getting mined out or dug out. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more to this mountain than I actually thought there would be. Especially considering there's another farm right here of the village. Well, didn't think that piece through. I swear, every step that I take while I'm on here, I hear the villagers. That's weird, bro. They're like mad that I'm by the farm. They're not even here, but they're mad that I'm by the farm. That is hilarious. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to level it down to here. And we'll leave that area of farm alone for now, obviously. So we're just gonna level it literally right to this area of edge corner thing. Let's see how far in we actually go. And like I said, this episode is quite literally just going to be about making the farm. Since we've already started the potato farm there, I might make it a bit larger and more efficient. You guys in the comments below, let me know what you think we can always do to hopefully make a larger and more efficient farm, because I know people like using redstone to make farms, and frankly, that's another thing I'm really not good at. So you guys in the comments below, let me know as to, iron, as to what we can do to make a more efficient farm for those potatoes. Yeah, like I said, this world is effectively gonna be your creation in addition to mine. So whatever you guys want to let me know as to building wise, this world will also be partly your creation. So you guys get to let me know how to build, what to build, where to build, all sorts of stuff like that. And slowly but surely we will be going and building stuff together. So, you know, come enjoy the journey with us. I know this one is another unedited video. I do apologize for it being a bit longer. I am not good with editing videos, but in the future I will do what I can to try and edit it down so that way it is a much shorter, much faster video and format to like farming and mining and whatnot. Oh, it's nighttime. We will come back to doing this in a second, because obviously, as you can tell, there is a lot here that needs to get, like, mined out, cleaned up, cleared out, all that fun stuff. And let me, real fast before I go over for bed, let me just quickly mine this down so I remember that I need it at this level instead of at the higher level. And yeah, eventually we're going to need to build up some posts and use the posts for light, because having the lava source right there hovering above my farm, you know, it's nice, but it doesn't actually keep mobs from spawning like torches do. At least I don't think it does. I don't know. Alright, like I say, we will eventually make up some proper torch posts like that, as opposed to just something simple like that, but gives us some extra light for now. Plus, it's floating lava. It's just dope. Alright, to bed. In the meantime, while we're having our character sleep, the wondrous nature of coffee. So good. Very delicious, chat. Very delicious. I love how eating a potato only does half of a food. It's hilarious. That's why you need them as baked potatoes. Alright, so this is our little staircase up, which will turn into like an actual staircase eventually. For now, though, that's what it is. We're just mining away, mining away. I feel like we need to turn this into like the 2016 Minecraft videos, where it was just like, you know, the music video of people doing in the mines again, or creeper, or, you know, a bunch of those old videos. I feel like maybe we just take some of those, put them on in the background. That could be fun. Yes, sheep, I hear ya. Not much I can do for you right now. You're just sitting there until we can actually, you know, make a much larger farm. And we're working on it at the moment in time, so you can just baa away on your own and leave me out of it. I think in order to kind of just make this simpler on ourselves, because like this is a huge place, we're going to come over here. I'm gonna do probably this. I'm trying to think, because this is a lot. that's just like right here as well, right? So taking out this mountain, yeah, might be a decent spot, but I'm trying to think, how large do I need the farm to be to begin with? We'll probably just do just physically to start off with, so at least I can have a farm beginning. We'll just do like the corner edge here up to about here, I think. So let's get this over to here. And yeah, this is where we're going to begin the main edge of the farm. I think we're going to like take a bunch of the fence posts. We'll build up like a couple quadrants. Well, actually just one giant square and then make a sector of quadrants on it. And we'll have sheep, we'll have chicken, cow, and pig for now. Because I know they should be around here at least. I know I've seen cows over in that direction. Those are the sheep right there. I'm sure there's chickens nearby, over by where the cows were, because I know I've seen them nearby here before. The only one that's going to be a little bit harder to do is the pigs. But first things first is I need to actually clear this area out to build up the farm. And then the second thing is I need leads so that I can get the animals over here to begin with. I mean, I can technically just bait them with food, but that would be a very long journey by just baiting them with food. It would be easier to just manage to get leads somehow. I think the real question is, can I craft leads? Or do I need to find like a wandering trader kind of thing somehow and hope that I can get leads that way? Well, that'll be annoying if I do. I don't know, I'll look it up in a second. Right now, I just want to finish off this little section. Ooh, coal. Heck yeah. And chat, we have officially made it out to the other edge by the ocean. Yay! So that brings us a little bit closer to our final goal here of, you know, cleaning out this entire whole quad corner of space. And eventually, you know, we can either use the space and like dig out more, or we can do a little bit more sensible of a thing and just build up. For now, we're going to leave the grass blocks underneath the farm alone, just so you guys don't escape. So we're going to come around y'all and come over here. Yes, yes, I hear you, sheep. By yourself. What do the sheep eat, honestly? That's a good question. Do they eat the hay? I know horses will eat the hay. The question I have is, do I have to, like, get them seeds? Do I need to get them hay? Do I need to somehow get them, like, dang beetroot or something? I mean, what is it that I'm gonna need for them? Let's test it. Can I give you... Nope, you don't eat seeds? Okay. I don't know what you guys do eat, so you can keep the seeds for now. I might actually end up breaking my diamond shovel because of the quantity of stuff that I have to mine out here. That's crazy. Dang, bro. Like, the amount of work that's gonna go into this world, chat. We have so much that we're gonna be making. We're up to just about 45 minutes so far, and we haven't even gotten this dang farm done. I think what we will do is finish up the, what's it called? We'll finish up mining this physical corner, get rid of that tree right there, and I'm going to see about, like, getting those couple sheep started for making some more sheep for us. So at least that way we got something started for the farming aspect. So hopefully that way we'll have a little extra sheep to begin with. One, for food, and two, so that way we get extra wool, because I'm sure we'll need wool for stuff in the future. What, at the current moment, I can't think of anything, but I'm sure in the future I will need wool for a bunch of stuff. Dirt stays like that. Let's just get this cleaned up, cut out of the mountain, and then we can start with the sheep. I must say, the nice thing about, like, working on a project like this is the fact that inside of this mountain, so high up, there is copper and coal. So, we get a bunch more copper and coal. Heck yeah! Very nice, chat. Alright. No, stop. Shit. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. I'll fix it in a second. And as I said earlier, I want to be able to make this place actually be a farm for them. So leaving this here in the center wouldn't have really made too much sense anyways. How much dirt and cobblestone do I have? Dang. Wheat seeds can get out of here too. I don't need that. Just need... I don't need the saplings right now. I'll take that apple. Give me the apple. Yum yum. Potato. Okay. I'll be there for now. I hate to do it, but if you're just gonna run off and cause problems, then, you know, can't quite keep you here at the moment in time. And I don't know where the other one went to anyways, so... Oh, here you are. I can take the meat, but... let's just toss out dirt. Let's go to bed, because it's nighttime. And I do not want to be dealing with any of the mobs that are around. Like I said, we are playing continuously with everything recorded, or not necessarily recorded, but everything streamed live over on Twitch. So if you guys want to be part of this process, just come join us live every day that we can be. I didn't think this through. Dirt, 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 dirt. Wood stuff. There we go. Mob drops for now will be where I put the wool. Important ores. Cool. Extra coal. Very nice. Stone. Tons of stone. I should probably finish up the walls for that bridge as well. Thinking about that. Let's just toss that in there, toss that in there. Come over to here, gravel and flint. Put some carrots, mutton. One can go there. Carrots can come into here. And potato, you know what? Yeah, I'll just toss the potatoes in here. Because as I come to farm them from here, my guess is, you know, there will be so many that I won't need any extras. And just to make it a little, yeah, 49 just from these 2 rows. Just to make it a little faster on us, we're going to place them down as we're going. Well, sort of. Gonna do a couple rows here. And then come all the way down. Then come all the way down. And all the way back. And like I said, in order to make it a little faster on us, we're just going to kind of do this as we're going along the pathway. Dang potato thinks I'm trying to eat it. This is kind of the most boring portion of the YouTube video, is just physically placing stuff. Like doing the actual farming, the mining. It's the portion that a lot of people don't really like watching. So these early videos will kind of be the most boring. Obviously on Twitch we're physically doing everything live, so you guys get to see the whole nitty-gritty aspect of it, but on YouTube we will try to edit stuff down or do more of like smaller recap videos of just like showing off here's this, here's that kind of thing. Because, you know, me just going back and forth doing everything and nothing at the same time, I'm sure it can definitely get annoying to watch. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me in the early beginnings here, and over time we'll try to do it better so that it's not so, you know, long, continuous, boring, just nothing of everything at the same time. Nothing and everything at the same time. Because, yeah, the whole just physically mining and farming, yeah, I'm sure you guys don't need to see that. You can just chill with physically, you know, watching the physical process after the fact. And if you want to, you know, come watch the whole process in itself, you just come watch it live over on Twitch. And then, like I say, YouTube will be either edited or it'll just be physical, shorter videos doing like the recaps for you guys. I must say, I do honestly love how this bridge has turned out as of thus far. I'm gonna need to go mining more and get more cobbled deep slate, so that way we can build more bridging and pathways all around, because I think that was just about all of what we had. Potato, I need to make smokers, so let me see, wood, give me the logs, come here, smoker. Oh, I need actual furnace in order to do that. In that case, 1, 2, 3, as well as that, nice. 1, 2, and 3. We'll come over to smoker, 2, 3, boom, 3 smokers. Boom, boom, boom. Because we got a lot of potato. Potato, potato, potato. Heck yeah. Over to foods. That way it'll take care of us, so we get, like, very simple stuff. Leaving that in there, and important ores. Well, sort of important at this point. I don't know. I mean, I've got a ton of copper. I got, like, no diamonds left. We've found a good bit of lapis. We've gotten some emeralds because of the villagers. Definitely need more coal. So coal and diamonds are kind of the main importance that we're going to have to be mining for. I think what we will do to physically just start off with right here for now, though, is come back up here, and we will show you guys the actual finished product of the farms on the next one. But considering that's going to take a huge quantity of time, and obviously we don't have infinite time for a YouTube video, I am going to end it off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. On the next one, we will do the full recap of the farms. We'll show you the new farm for where all the animals are. I will have all of that actually mined out and completed for the next video for you guys to see. If you have any suggestions as to what to build, either come on over to Twitch. We are live streaming all of this and showing off the whole process to this world and what we're building. If you want to just leave a suggestion in the comments below, that is also very much so appreciated. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Thank you very much.